Hey everybody, I'm Tom Ross.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
And you're watching Verse Series on StarCityGames.com. All right, everyone, back with some modern action. We're leading into the next SG Tour stop in Richmond this weekend. If you're watching on YouTube, then check us out on StarCityGames.com. We do articles and videos there about every week. But yeah, we're just preparing for some more modern action, bring some two different kind of decks, probably off the radar, probably two you haven't really played with or maybe even not even seen. I'm playing a Pili-Pala combo deck. I did a deck tech up there right above this, or maybe back button if you're watching on YouTube. But yeah, it's a Pili-Pala deck, works with Grand Architect, makes a whole bunch of mana, kills a Walking Ballista. Yeah, check out the video if you want to learn more about it, but I'll try to explain it as the video goes on. Ross, what are you playing?
I'm playing a modified standard deck, really. It is Aetherworks Marvel, deck that we've all been sick of in standard, but fits seamlessly in modern with Through the Breach as an additional enabler for getting these big creatures into play. So you get to either hardcast Emrakul off of Marvel. We have all the typical enablers between Attune of the Aether, Whirl of Virtuoso, Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, Rogue Refiner. No Servant of the Conduits. Instead, we're on Wall of Roots to have a little bit more of a defensive 2-drop in the acceleration spot. But we're still going to the same thing. We're trying to accelerate, play our cheat card on turn 4, turn 5, get a fatty into play. Hope that's good enough. With Emrakul, it usually is. Through the Breach with Worldspine Worm should be good enough most of the time. Deal 15, get 3 5/5s. And then as a way of enabling getting more energy, because you don't really want to play too many of the weak standard cards in Modern, the deck has 4 copies of one of my favorite cards, Greater Gargadon. So every time you sack a permanent, you get an energy with the Marvel in play, so you can strategically sack some things. And it's just another 9/7 that you can hit off of Marvel. So it was a sort of a medium hit, just pay 4 mana for a 9/7.
Yeah, Gargadon wants a staple and dredge along with Bridge from Below, but should do fine here. Yeah, pretty easy to get up 6 energy with Marvel in play, and as you said, they're not bad cards if you know you don't have much else going on with Through the Breach or whatever. But, all right, let's get some fightings, roll some poker
dice.
hands. Whee!
I got a pair of ones.
A pair of 6. One pair of 6.
One of those is better than the other.
Whee! Functional hand.
Functional hand, that's not fair.
All right. Here we are for game 1. I won the die roll, so I'm going to keep my hand. I got my combo in it. I can kill it. Who cares?
Well, I have a reasonable hand. We have a good amount of energy production. We have an accelerant. We're just missing a fatty on this end, but I think when you're only missing one piece, that's going to be a keep.
I don't think I want to take any damage. There we go.
And there we go. I will get an energy. You can go.
Cool. I could use that later. All right, Pili-Pala. Can untap it to make them out of any color.
I will get another energy.
I think I'm a blue short of doing the thing.
And I'll use one for a wall. You can go.
I think I'm a blue short. Right. I have to turn it blue before I can start tapping it, untapping it. Guess I'll just go get. Do I want a 3rd green for my cord or 2nd blue for my Grand Architect? I don't know. I guess I'll go 3rd green for cord. That makes the most sense to me.
19. I don't think it's looking good for me.
Make sure I'm not. Oh wait, I can. Wait, I think I can do this. So I play it. I can attack you. So you do the 19, then I tap this to make 2 colors to untap this.
Make blue.
So I can make a
And you target it.
blue. Yeah, then I target it. Then I can do it. Okay, that's how this deck works. So I made a blue with my Pili-Pala, targeting Pili-Pala Grand Architect, making it blue. And now I can tap it for 2 colors, and then I make a whole bunch of mana. And I'll cast Quarter Calling. Then I'll get this. Then I get this.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Hot dog.
Okay, we're here for game 2. I've taken a mulligan of 6, and I have another hand that needs a good amount of help. We're definitely we're missing any sort of enabler, but on 6 cards with the acceleration we have, I think this is going to be a keep. We just have to hope the top of our deck is kind.
Yeah, I got a hand that might use Training Grounds this one, so it might be a more of a grindy-oriented one. We'll see.
Okay, I think grindy is better for me because my deck goes pretty well over the top. I don't need that one. That can go on the bottom. And so I guess that means we can start out with this attune and have Tom gain a life.
Love it.
And I have plenty of red and green mana, so I guess I'll get the island. Just so I don't have to use extra mana, extra energy for blue mana.
Go. The Training Grounds, all my stuff. Activated abilities cost 2 colors less, but cannot go to 0. I really do want to grind you out this game, but if my deck won't let me grind you out, then I have to resort to comboing again.
Go to 3 energy and play Mindstone. We're 20% of the way there.
There it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, those draws were not very good. Pass the turn.
Oh, well, I was hoping you killed my Pili-Pala. I attack you.
19.
All right, Grand Architect.
Yep.
2 colors.
Yep.
Blue. Wait, don't tap to me, blue. So now it's blue. All right, make a whole bunch of manas.
Yep.
Cast Kefnet the Mindful.
Sure.
All right, cast Walking Ballista.
For how much, Tom?
25.
Good enough. Okay, here for sideboarding, and for my side, I am bringing in some much-needed interaction. As we saw from the first 2 games, Tom's deck is just faster than mine, and without any interaction, I'm definitely on the wrong side of the matchup. So every single card I bring in helps me to be interactive. Got Anger as a sweeper. Ancient Grudge gives me some instant speed ways to interact with the combo, which is great. And Tom's deck is filled with artifacts on the beatdown plan. And then the one Ulamog comes in as a fatty over some Worldspine Worms because it lets Aetherworks Marvel represent a potential answer to the combo at instant speed. So I can make Tom think about that. It's just another wrinkle. So an untapped Marvel then becomes potentially something that that can disrupt him, but it's a slim chance. So I imagine the calculus is that Tom should play into it more often than not, which means Ulamog is more likely to get him. And I'm bringing out some of the sort of superfluous cards. Gargadon is nice to help, as we said, refuel your Aetherworks Marvels, but it's not a super necessary component of the deck, so I think it's an easy card to trim in sideboarding. And I'm trimming some of these creatures because I don't need them to stop Tom's aggressive assault anger. I think you should do that just fine. And these are your normal bridge cards into the combo turn. So usually have turn 3 or 4 that you want to interact with your opponent or do something to affect the battlefield. And these are the cards that do it in the main deck, but now we have a bunch of removal options that do that. So trimming here makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I'm trimming some of the cards that don't really line up too well. Mind Trigger isn't gonna. I don't need that as another win condition. Especially that since Ross has Emrakul, the Honest Torn in his deck, I can't really get him with Mind Trigger. Hanging Back Water, not really good when he's not really attacking, and kind of gets swept up with Anger of the Gods. I don't need that as a target for freaking Mage. And Spellskite might be good. He doesn't have a ton of target removal. The best use would be like blocking for this Pithing Needle here against an Ancient Grudge, but I don't even know if that'd really work. These spells would be good against, well, I guess the Grudges, but mostly they're there for Through the Breach, so I don't die from that angle. And I have this Pithing Needle. Yeah, I can like Cord for Trinket Mage and Trinket Mage for this. I have a pile of Reclamation Sages in my sideboard too, but I don't know if Ross has enough artifacts. So my Cords all turn into Pithing Needle eventually. I can't. It's a little bit slower, but I don't want to dilute my deck when it's a combo deck. Always when I'm picking up these new decks, I'm afraid I'm gonna dilute the main deck too much with a bunch of sideboard cards, and that's not really what I want to do right now.
Okay, good advice. When you're a combo deck, be a combo deck. Okay, we're here for game 3, and this hand is pretty nice. We have some interaction, we have a payoff card, we have a mana accelerant, good number of lands and spells. Keep.
Yeah, I don't have the combo yet.
Yeah. Keyword. I will start with an attune. I'm getting a mountain. You can Do your thing.
Thing.
It's a good thing. Okay. Ooh. I will do this thing and then follow it up with the stirrings. Okay, so we got 3 options on this one. And which one do I like? I guess this one is probably best. So let's go with that one.
What is it? Can I see?
No, you're not allowed. Mind stone.
So if I didn't draw a land, I might have just played Eternal Witness for a land. As it stands, I think I'll just get a needle here. Preemptively get a needle. And here I go.
Interesting.
Just draw a card.
I'm going to go to 17 and get a stomping ground and play 2 mind stones.
I didn't know you had Mind Stone. Maybe I should have Reclamation Sage.
You can go.
Unless for mana abilities.
Not under a lot of pressure at this point, so I can take a turn to develop my mana and feel pretty safe about it. Actually.
Through the Breach Me for a bunch, I suppose. That'd be bad-ish. I'm at 20. I think I can die anytime soon. 3/3 attack you.
Block with an 04.
I could try to accompany into a Grand Architect, which would kill this Wall of Rigs. Probably just weak though. Yeah, fine. Go.
Okay, so I now have access to 7 mana.
Okay.
Let's play an Aetherworks Marble.
All right.
Now pass the turn. And I can hopefully crack some of these Mind Stones to build up the last bit of energy I need.
I'm not in the market to not cast my company here. So.
You're at 19.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay. Shatter thing? Then what? I don't know. I don't think I want to try to cap that amount. You know, I might be able to. Well, I can actually get these 2. Then they correspond to Grand Architect. Yeah, this is better if things die. Alright, can I untap?
I think it's best that I just kill this now in case Tom has Grand Architect plus 2 dispels.
Okay, it died.
I'm dead? Or
No.
it died? Okay.
It died. Okay, so this needle on this marble ain't gonna do all too much. I guess I need to. I guess I need to attack the Trinket Maze so he can't end a turn. Grudge me. I can E-Whip back Pili-Pala, but then I can't cast my needle. I think I'm gonna cast the needle on Training Ground and then like chill out for a second. Needle Training Ground and Grand Architect. I have to play Grand Architect. I can tap for mana to cast a needle. So let me play a land right quick. Make everything look alright. So this is a mana. Can I E-Wit and get stuff back? Not really. I make stuff blue and make a bunch more colorless mana. That doesn't really do much either. I think I want a needle in Training Grounds. And E-Wit. Maybe E-Wit of Company. Maybe it's not even better than drawing a card. Anyway, whatever. Attack you. Okay. It's blocked. So, maybe I play this first. I don't want to get swept. Whatever. I'm gonna play this first. Then I'm attack you. So it's a 4/4. I'll make it harder for you to block. Probably not blocking at this point.
So I actually want Wall of Roots to die this turn because that gets me a 4th energy, and then my Mind Stones represent getting up to 6 for Marvel.
Yeah, I might have goofed. Who knows?
But
Other blue creatures. Kind of only be left with Kefnet. I mean, it's okay.
yeah, I just don't think this Wall of Roots is doing anything and getting the energy.
Okay, you got an energy.
Just cashing it in.
One of these days, I can start killing you with this Kefnet. Whatever, Needle at Marvel.
Yep.
That type of this. I'm gonna play this Training Ground. And go somewhere. Try to make this better looking for the audience at home.
Okay.
Where's you at? 19 or so?
Yep.
That's a lot of.
Or I'm at 17, you're at 19.
Okay.
You 2 in hand?
Yeah, 2 cards. Pretty far away from Kefnetting.
You can do it next turn.
You could.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to bounce a bunch of lands, which I don't
Yeah.
want to do, but
This thing's a 5/5, right? Yeah. So it'd be 6/6 with this. So your attack would be for 10. So I am on a 2-turn clock as it is.
I can currently take an Emrakul hit. Wait, no. I can take it for Through the Reach. I can't take it from Marvel, really.
Yeah. So I can either play this more conservatively or take a risk here and go for the Marvel a turn early. I guess regardless, I get to start on this. So let's go up to 5 energy and see what I draw. If I draw like an Attune, then I get to do everything. That does not really do much. And I think given how far Tom is away from comboing me, I think taking a turn off makes sense. So I will anger.
Okay.
And play Wall of Roots. And pass the turn.
Want to draw some cards, or do I want to? No cards, so I could try to threaten some kind of resemblance of a combo. If I just get company back right now, what if I draw 2 cards? If I draw 1 card, so I can either play E-Wit and Pili-Pala, or I could draw 1 card and see what's up from there. Play E-Wit to Pili-Pala, I have to find like 2 of my 3 Grand Architects, and 1's the bottom of the library. I mean, 1 of my 3 Grand Architects, and 1 at the bottom. And get back Misty, that doesn't do anything either. I think I'm just going to try to draw a Dispel, maybe. If that doesn't work, then we'll see. That do nothing.
Do you want to return a land?
Doesn't look like it. I think I want all my lands. I don't think I'm trying to attack with this Kefnet. This on. I don't know. I think the only thing I really need colored mana would be for Grand Architect. So Artificer, Trick Mage isn't an Artificer, is it? Might have changed in a recent update. What was I doing? I lost it. I'm just gonna get this cocoa back. There you go.
Is there any reason for me to grudge end step and put a counter on my wall? Probably not. Okay, that's pretty cool, pretty cool. I will suspend Greater Gargadon.
Oh, close to dead.
I will pop this Mind Stone and get another energy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess now we're one short of doing everything, so that's a little awkward, but
I probably shouldn't have played Witness. I should have waited till he grudged my needle. Is there a way for me to get my Witness back? I don't
now
know.
do I probably just main phase the Marvel?
Yeah. I probably don't
If I
need
hit Emrakul, that is essentially game.
Essentially.
Okay, we hit a Rogue Refiner.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get 2 energy. You might remember this from such previous decks as this same deck, but in standard. I'll go to 5 energy and 20 life. And now I'll pass the turn.
Yeah. Can't give anything haste. I guess I'll probably just cut me now. Try to do something with it. I gotta play this on human. That matters too much. Alright, see what happens. I should be trying to beat you down or something.
The whole Double God. Cards in hand.
Oh, just two.
So once again, Kefnet can get turned on next turn.
Cast Walking Blessed for 2,
For 3.
3. What's that do? It's not a permanent play. I still just need to find a Pili-Pala. I don't have any other ways to do much. Whatever. Let's play for 2. Alright. Yep, go. Playing for 2, leave up mana. It only costs 2 to put a counter on it, so it's net neutral. Actually, could have played it for 1, because these make it bigger too. I'm gonna take out this Kefnet. I don't know how to use it right.
I'm going to start by making a colorless and sacking this land to Gargadon. And that'll get me up to 6 energy.
Sure, man.
Then I'll spin.
Ooh. It's fun.
I guess I'll cast a World Spine Worm.
Okay, it's just in play. Alright. You got a World Spawn Worm in play.
Play another Marvel. Get 2 energy.
True.
Sack this. Get 3 energy. Go to 3 worms. 4 energy. Yeah.
On.
I'm trying to get it back up to 6. 5 energy. And I guess we'll just get rid of another worm. 6 energy.
Worm, read this worm right quick. Make sure it went to the right spot.
Oh yeah, it gets shuffled in.
Okay, so
And now I might just leave up this Marvel. No, there's no point in leaving up. If I Ulamog, then I get rid of the Grand Architect anyway. The Pili-Pala can't even activate yet.
nah. Can't.
So let's activate now.
Good. How many rolls in the deck?
4.
Huh.
I guess I'll cast an Anger off of this one. And Ballista can kill either worm or wall.
Or both. If I want to
Oh, yeah.
add a counter. Probably need to draw a card more than add a counter though. Maybe not. Maybe I can just kind of beat down. Exile your wall while I still can. Hurt your mana. Alright, yeah, I'll put a counter on this. I'll shoot that twice and that once.
I'll sack them both to Gargadon, get 2 more energy. That was a die, and I'll pass the turn.
Draw card. Didn't think about bouncing a land. Probably will. Bounce land goes blah blah goes 6. So I can attack you with Catnip if I feel like it. Oh, no, I don't think I feel like it. I guess I do have a land drop still too. We get 17. Can I kill you in 2 attacks?
I'm at 20. I gained 3 life off of Puzzle Knot.
Guess that's a no. I want you to sacrifice 2 things right now to Great Gargadon. Probably not.
Can't really block the Death Stitchy bonus either way.
Oh yeah, you can't block it. Anyway, that's right. Okay. Attack with this.
15.
Whatever. Maybe we'll tap like that. No, wait. I screwed up a little bit. Play that. This with a shadow. No, wait, I don't have stupid thing in play anymore. Okay, yeah, go. I don't have a Grand Architect opening. I'll type that for 2. Yep, continue.
You have 2 in hand.
Yep.
3, 1, 2.
I ain't got enough blue. Do this 4 times.
7, 1, 2, 3. So your attack next turn is for 17.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just put you as 18. That's kind of convenient.
indeed it is. I'm going to go for the Marvel this turn, I think. So this brings me up to 6 with the trigger and the activation. Go to 18 life. Let's see what we got. Okay, this time we did it. So that's good.
Okay, you got it.
Do you have how many cards in hand?
2.
2. Yeah, that's convenient. So get my extra turn. This thing gets cast. Draw. Anger away your blocker and attack you for 24.
Oh, okay.
We did it.
All right, here for game 4, I'm on the play. I brought in some Reclamation Sages. They seem more useful than I thought since I saw some Mind Stones to go along with the Puzzle Knots and the Marbles I'm keeping.
So am I.
There we go.
Not a bad draw. I'm going to go to 17 to get a stomping ground, and I will get a mountain with this attune.
That's a little clunky on 3s. Quite clunkier. There we go.
No 1 and 2 drop.
Purple. Cool.
Can't say I'm mad about that. Wall of Roots.
Okay. Yep.
Tilt. Need to hit another land. Didn't. 23.
Launch.
Spend Sir Garglesworth,
Spended.
and pass the turn. Thanks, Director. I missed my fat shock. I'm back at 20.
Should I be busting up things? I don't know. Probably not.
What you gonna be busting up?
I got too many of these in my deck. Go.
Go.
I got no plays.
Yeah,
Flooded.
you got nothing.
Self-fetch. Well, on my turn. I did. Sure.
Okay, well, I have some options now. Once again, I can take the aggressive route and probably die if Tom hits Pili-Pala off Coco and I don't hit off of Marvel.
True.
Or I can take the conservative route and just deal with this Grand Architect. Could still die to Collected Company if it hits Pili-Pala and Architect, or Tom's holding Architect. So I'm sort of at a pick my poison.
Who's going to win the long game, me or you?
If I get more turns, I feel pretty good, given how my hand is situated. So that makes me want to be a bit more conservative. So I'll go back down to 17, and we'll get a breeding pool, if I can find it.
Oh.
And I will play Anger of the Gods.
Eek. I wonder if I just played this. I was just played this last turn. No, what can I even do? Okay, that's angered.
Pass the turn. I like that.
Oh.
Go down to 8.
I don't know. Can I play both? No, I don't want to play both. I don't think I'm leaving all
Now
this
the
mana right
question
here.
becomes, does Tom have the goods? Feels like he does, given how slow his hand has been. So I am just going to play this Aetherworks Marvel
Neat.
and pass the turn. Should I pass the turn, actually? Hold on. You do have Pili-Pala. You could just try to kill me.
Good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should be doing something. So,
Let me know what phase we're in.
yeah, on my turn, I'm going to sack and get an energy,
Okay.
and I'm going to activate this Marvel.
Great. Skill.
Well, I'm probably dead. I guess this one lets me reload the fastest. So sure, let's do that. And if Tom goes for it, I actually can sack a bunch of things, get more energy, and maybe hit Ulamog.
True.
So. Maybe I should have just really gone for it. So many cards in hand.
I don't think there's any good way to do what I'm trying to do. Such an attack. Should not attack. Yet. So.
Oh, Tom. Why do you do this to me?
If I attack into an Emrakul, I'd lose my Pili-Pala. Now he has to hit like an Umag, I think.
So you have the blue to activate anyway. And so I'm pretty sure I can let this resolve. No, you haven't played a land yet?
I've not.
Okay, yeah, you haven't played a land, so I can't let this resolve. So, how am I going to run this? I guess I have to leave myself with only one of these permanents. Okay, then.
So Grand Architect on stack. You want a green mana for the heck of it?
Sure, why not?
All right, you got green mana. Off that door. Wall root. 1G.
Yeah, it's down to very small. 3.
Yep. Architect on the stack. Can we fade some things? I can beat just Emrakul.
Can you beat just World Spine Worm?
Yes.
Yes, I can. 'Cause that's what I have.
Take one. All right, make it blue.
Yep. Make some big things.
Oh wait, I did something wrong. Anyway, yeah, do some things.
You want to leave out the blue for your dispel? Because then you get to attack first. And
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't even need that. Okay. And this.
did you have the dispel?
I got no dispels. I haven't drawn no dispels in a while.
Gross.
Yeah, I'll just get that one.
Well,
I'll shoot you.
feeling bad. I could have just gone for this, but I felt like you had a dispel.
Oh no.
Okay, here for game 5. My hand has a plan, has a good mix of lands and spells, has a piece of disruption. I'll keep.
I got a training grounds and a slow hand.
Okay. I'm gonna go to 17 first on the ground. Play this. Get an island. Where are you?
Okay.
Casting Lay the Land in Modern. What a world we live in.
I shaved on these training grounds, perhaps.
Get a mountain and play it. You can go.
Yeah. No good. Go.
No turn to Pili-Pala. I like that. Play this island. Play this Rogue Refiner. Up to 6.
Cool.
We're so close.
Yeah, I probably should. Maybe I could go down like one training ground. I don't know. Really don't have the ability to grind out this matchup. Your turn. Ow. 16 life. Cool.
You can go.
What's that do? Much of nothing. Pretty much like nothing to me. I'll just cast this. That's fine. Go.
Okay, so no collected company, but recording.
I guess leaving up. If I don't play a higher, let's spook them. The company. Like spooking them.
Attack.
Yeah. 13.
So I'm assuming that there's a chord here. That would be a chord for Pili-Pala. So once again, I'll take the conservative route and play this Anger. And pass the turn.
Nope.
I will cast Through the Breach.
So
Okay, now you have the Dispel, but now you can't cord, so that's... Oh, come on!
I'm gonna miss. Wait, this is May. All right, May. Won't throw anything. These vexation. Ooh, I'm gonna win the game now. Hot dog. I got this cord you knew about.
Had the Dispel and drew Collected Company for turn?
Let's not tap this. Make a whole bunch of green. Cast this for whatever I want. It could be this. Get my cord back. Cast it. And get a Dust Watcher here. I'm gonna spin.
Oh,
Where you going?
I hate the Rook's Marvel would not have hit,
What cut?
per usual.
I hit. All right, good.
Okay, so in our battle of wonky combo decks, one of them came out clearly on top, and it was the one that was clearly faster and surprisingly good at reloading. I always felt like I was under duress. Never felt like I had a safe turn to land Aetherworks Marvel and start going for it. There's this one game where I did, and that was the game I won. My Marvels weren't super reliable. Basically, only Emrakul was a good enough hit in this matchup.
Yeah.
Worldspine Worm and Greater Gargadon were not. In other matchups, those would be fine hits. But in this one, you really need to hit the Emrakul, so that put a lot of pressure on Marvels to hit well. I could have won game 4 had I gone for the Through the Breach, but it felt like you had the Dispel. Then I went for it in game 5, and you did have it, plus the company when I thought you were trying to cord. So came out on the wrong side of a few judgment calls. So maybe the deck's a little bit better than it displayed here. I assume it is. But overall, I was not super impressed with the Marvel deck. Just a little slow for a format like this. It's probably just a worse version of Scapeshift as far as
Yeah,
deck built around this 4-mana card, kind of a slow combo deck. But this version has more bad hits. It needs more things to come together as opposed to just ramping and casting Scapeshift. So Scapeshift just seems like a much cleaner avenue for the same strategy.
Yeah, you're just running the bare minimum of energy cards, not even running like Servant and Conduit. Can't run Hunter Sliding, don't have really enough targets in Modern for that card. So when you play Marvel, a lot of times you don't even have 6 energy. So you have to work for it a little bit with your Greater Gargadon or something. The Pili-Pala deck has a turn 3 win, which is pretty good. Just like the Devoted Druid, you can't win without Pili-Pala having haste. Or, you have to cord for it first or cast it first for the Grand Architect. But once you line the Grand Architect, then basically any other card in your deck can set up a kill, whether it be Trinket Mage for Walking Bliss or Dustbot Recruiter or drawing a bunch of cards with Kefnet or something, or even Ronus will do it. Yeah. I don't know about the Training Grounds. I'm sure there are matchups where it's good. It's better when against other like smaller creature decks where Walking Bliss is going to get a lot of value, so you can just like keep ticking it up for just 2 mana or 1 mana if you have 2 Training Grounds out.
That definitely seems like the best cost reduction that you have. I mean, Recruiter is really good, but Walking Bliss is
Recruiter for 1 gets you through your deck pretty fast.
Yeah.
Then of course Ronus and Kefnet can get out of control too. What was I gonna say? Something about I don't know.
I've broken Tom's train of thought.
Yeah, you broke my concentration.
My bad. If only I could have done so during the games, maybe I would have had a better chance of winning.
But yeah, the blue cards bring a good element. It brings all the spells. Trinket Mage and Eternal Witness go pretty far for like grinding people out. Of course, you have the Collected Companies too. So it takes like a lot of removal. Like Ross said, it comes back through or bounces back a lot.
Yeah,
or has the ability to.
The Counters Company deck did that pretty well too. I think this deck might just have a better aggro plan now. Being able to get the gods into play. Those are real aggressive threats that can win a game by themselves.
Yeah, the gods are huge.
And maybe you just Mind Shrieker them and mill over some giant thing. I think you have some better ways to get aggro, whereas the Counters Company deck is really just some wonky kitchen finks. Yeah. I guess their aggro plan is Gavany Township.
Yeah, both decks are soft. The Anger of the Gods. I think the Counters Company deck is actually softer.
Yeah.
I could have just played 2 Grand Architects in game 4 and just got around Anger of the Gods, but I didn't see that line until too late. I was trying to core for Pili-Pala. Maybe like game 5. Anyway, it's all in the past. Maybe I'll play this in Richmond. or even Syracuse. Who knows?
Who knows?
But I think that's all we got for this week. Watch what's open? Yeah, it's in Richmond. I'm just losing it. SG Tour Stop Modern in Richmond this weekend.
You got to keep it together, Tom. I'm still in half vacation mode. I'm
Cedric
recovering
Phillips
from
and,
jet lag.
Craig Crimples are commentating 15 rounds of Swiss. Modern Action, I'm going to be there. It's not even far from my house. It's a short hop away.
I'm a big fan of Richmond. 100% be there.
So we'll see if I'm going to play this Pili-Pala deck or not, or maybe I'll play whatever I played in Syracuse. Probably won't know what that is by now. And
I'm not going to play either of these decks.
maybe Ross will have his third win, and maybe Todd Stevens continues his streaks to modern top 8, so like 7.
It's got to stop at some point, right? I don't really want to see it stop, but it's got to stop at some point. At some point, the magic has to run out. But we'll see. So we'll see you there in Richmond if you can get there in the area. If not, you can, as Tom said, join us on twitch.tv/SCG Tour with Cedric and Craig bringing you all the action. And yeah, bye for now.
Yep. See you.